Alrighty, here we go. Hey there, everybody. It's the Nasty One here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Heaters franchise, here in year number 1. Last episode, we took on the Platypi in the second half of that doubleheader, where we ended up falling just short, losing 8-6 as the Platypi rallied with 2 big home runs from Sky Rodriguez. She drives in 5 of their 8 runs, and was just an overall absolute menace. With that loss, we're now at, I could count, 4-3 on the year. We are a game out of first place and second place, tied with the Platypi, taking on the fourth place Wide Loads, who come in at 3-3 on the year. On the mound for them is locked-in right-hander Jerry Ronner, 1-0 with a 0 ERA and an 0.67 WHIP. And on the mound for us is going to be rookie right-hander Emma Hiker, no record of 3 ERA and a 2 WHIP. We'll come into the contest at 4-3. Wide Loads at 3-3. Lineup we're sending out there for today's game, leading off in right field is going to be Ray's Rufo, batting second in left field, 10 Slapper Glute. Batting third at third base, Theodore Stiffner. Batting fourth, rookie first baseman Alan Hinton. Batting fifth, rookie shortstop Jesus Gold. Batting sixth, rookie catcher William Donovan, giving Hank Hart a day off. Batting seventh, locked in center, is Volt Bolter. Batting eighth at second base, 10's Dion Base. And batting ninth is the pitcher, Emma Hiker. Pardon me. Got the fucking hiccups. Let's go ahead and jump into the game here. Wide Loads coming in, they are relying a lot on their offense this year. They're very good with the power, and also with contact, it's a bit above average. Speed is almost non-existent. Defense is about average at best. Starting pitching is a little bit above average, especially after the addition to their starting rotation that they brought in with Frederick Murray. And then their bullpen is just average at best. Bit of a mixed bag of the year for the Wide Loads as they're 3-3, trying to find out what their identity is as a team. Are they contenders or are they pretenders? For us, we're trying to stay above 500 with another win here today. Let's see if we can get it done. Akuro, Donga, and Hicks do up first for the Wide Loads. Leading off is center fielder rookie Fungo Akuro, hitting .238 with 3 RBIs on the season. This will be the first batter to face Emma Hiker. In her first career start, Hiker gave up 2 earned runs in 6 innings, which was good enough for a quality start, but she got a no decision as the bullpen ended up blowing the game against the Bee-Wolves. ERA of 3 and a 2 WHIP. She gave up 8 hits with 4 walks and 6 strikeouts. Batting average against .320 on the year as Hiker looks to keep the walk numbers low today against the Wide Loads. After Fungo Akuro, it is shortstop Masha Donga. Then it is first baseman Darcy Hicks batting third. Batting fourth at third base, the man, the myth, the legend himself, Hack Liner. Batting fifth, locked in at second base, is Janice Friedman. Batting sixth, catching, is Harmony Strauss. Batting seventh out in left field is utility outfielder Wade Hobbs. Batting eighth in right field is rookie locked in Amora Homebrew. And batting ninth is the pitcher Jerry Ronner, also locked in. Chimo Gaspar, the shortstop, getting a day off because he is rattled, as well as, actually that's it really. Also Ella Royds, the right fielder, is also on the bench because Homebrew's been playing well. Fastball down and in the first pitch, strike called to Akuro, 0-1. Slider at the knees, ripped to short, over the leaping Gold's glove into the gap at goals, and that'll be extra bases for Akuro, as he's going to have a leadoff double here to start the game. So that was left in the middle of the plate, and you can't do that against anybody in this league, as we learned last 2 episodes by the 5 homers that Sky Rodriguez hit. Leading off in the second slot is Masha Donga, shortstop, hitting .059 on the year with a homer and an RBI. Yikes. Not great hitting numbers for the utility infielder. Change it low, ball 1. Fastball down and in, ripped to second, past the diving base into right field. That is down for a hit. Rufo gets to it quickly and gets it in, as that'll hold Donga to a single, and Akuro will hold it third. Runners at the corners, none down for Darcy Hicks. First baseman hitless on the year. First fastball up, that is fouled back, 0-1 the count. Slider away. Check swing strike called, 0-2 the count. Cutter down and in. Low, 1-2. Good take by Hicks. Change up middle away. Ripped up the middle, past the diving base into center. That is a base hit. Hicks will drive in a run. It is 1-0 Wide Loads, as that's 3 straight hits to start the game. Hackliner up next with RBI man, hitting .350. 2 RBIs on the season for him. Cutter down in the way in the first pitch is outside and off Donovan's glove as he drops it. Everybody moves up. Second and third now with none down. 1-0 count to Liner. Four-seamer down and in. Strike called. 1-1. Change up. Swung through it as Liner was looking fastball. 1-2 the count. Fastball up and away. Fouled off as Liner stays alive with that foul off. Slider down low. Chase dribbled back to the mound off Hiker's glove. Charging is Gold. He has to throw it to first. Late infield single for Liner. 2-0 the score. RBI as well for Liner on the play, and that'll bring up locked-in second baseman Janice Friedman. Hitting only .063 with a homer and 3 RBIs on the year as Hiker's already tense. Having yet to record an out through 4 batters. Heater in there at the letters, 0-1. Change up at the knees. Friedman fouls it off, 0-2 the count. Cutter up. That's fouled back, 0-2 the count. Slider down and in. Low, 1-2. Fastball down at the knees. Fouled off. We'll do it again. Still 1-2. Cutter up and in. Chased it inside, strike 3. First punch out for Hiker, 1 down. First and third still with 1 down for catcher Harmony Strauss. Outside pitch active for her. Hitting .222 with an RBI in the air. Playing a little tired, but no worse for wear. First pitch slider down and in. Check swing strike called at the knees, 0-1. Cutter down and in. That's fouled back, 0-2 the count. Fastball down and in is Chase check swing. It's inside, 1-2 the count. Change up and in. Chased it high, strike 3. Back-to-back Ks for Hiker now, 2 down. Now to bring up left fielder, utility outfielder Wade Hobbs, hitting .240 with a homer and 4 RBIs on the season. First pitch cutter is low. Ball 1. Below the knees there. Fastball down in the waist. Strike called. 1-1. Change up and in. Way high and inside. 2-1 the count. Cutter middle in. Check swing inside. 3-1. Slider middle away. Driven by Hobbs to right field. Hit pretty well. Rufo running out of room. He's at the wall. Looking up. Leaping. It is gone. Home run for Wade Hobbs. It's a 3-run bomb as that breaks it open. 5-0 wide loads here in the first. Second homer of the year for Hobbs, and those are his 5th, 6th, and 7th RBIs of the season. That'll bring up rookie right fielder Amora Homebrew, who's locked in, hitting .300 with a homer and 4 RBIs on the year as Hiker is still tense. Fastball up high, ball 1 approaching the 30 pitch mark here in the inning. Slider down in the way, strike called on the check swing, 1-1. Cutter away is outside, 2-1. Fastball middle in. That is driven by Homebrew to right center field, but I think she missed that one. Bolter going over for it is there. Makes the catch in the gap, and that will finally end the inning. 8 batters later as the Wide Loads get 5 runs, capped off by the big 3-run bomb by Wade Hobbs. Bottom 1, 5-0 the score. Top of the Heaters lineup due up here against Jerry Rauner, Rufo, Glute, and Stiffner. Leading off in right field is Rays Rufo, hitting .400 with a homer, 5 RBIs on the season. Good start to the year for Rays as he'll face Jerry Rauner, who comes into this appearance locked in. Rauner in his first start got the victory. He threw a complete game shutout as well, as he gave up no runs. 0.67 whip. He only gave up 5 hits and a walk in that appearance. Struck out 4 batters and had a batting average against 156. Seeing Keith trying to keep his momentum going. Curveball bounces in the dirt, ball 1. Changeup is high, 2-0 the count to Rufo. Fastball up and in is high, 3-0. Fastball up, high, ball 4. First walk today for Rauner as he's immediately down to neutral mojo. Next up, left fielder Slapper Glute, who is tense, hitting .300 with a homer, 5 RBIs. Fastball up and away, strike called, 0-1. Fastball up and in, fisted by Glute to left center field, sinking quickly. Akiro slides, cannot get there and corral it as it's down for a base hit. First and third now with none down. Next up is going to be Theodore Stiffner, third baseman, hitting .355 with a homer and 4 RBIs. Fastball's high, ball 1. Curveball away, strike called, 1-1 the count. Slider down and in is inside, 2-1 the count to Stiffner. Curveball middle in, turned on by Stiffner and cracked to left field. Hit pretty well out of Rubens. Hobbs at the wall, leaping. It is in the seats. Fireball coming at you as it lands in the Wide Loads bullpen. 3-run bomb for Theodore Stiffner. His 2nd straight game with a homer. 2nd of the year. It is now 5-3 as the Heaters are right back in it with a 3-run homer of their own. That'll bring up rookie first baseman Alan Hinton, hitting .500 with 2 homers and 4 RBIs as Rauner goes from locked in to tense in 1 inning. 10 pitches in, strike at the letters, 0-1, yet to record an out. Heater outside misses, 1-1. Curveball inside is pulled foul, 1-2 to count. Curveball low in the dirt. Bounces 2-2 the count. Fastball down and in. Turned on by Hinton. Hit well left center field. That is carrying out to the warning track. Hobbs there at the wall, though. Will run it down for the first out. Just missed it. That'll bring up shortstop Jesus Gold, hitting .381 with a homer and 4 RBIs. Change up in there at the knees. 0-1 the count. Curveball bounces. 1-1. Change up away in there for a strike. 1-2. Change up out in front of it on the inside corner. Strike 3 swinging. First punch up for Rauner. 2 down, and that'll bring up William Donovan, the rookie catcher. Still looking for his first career hit. High pitch active for the backup today. 0 for 5 as a hitter on the season. Fastball high, ball 1. Fastball high again. 2-0 the count. Don't do it. Don't put it up there. Curveball hangs. Turned on by Donovan. Ripped into the left field corner. Carrying well. Fireball coming at you in the left field seats as it's a home run for William Donovan. His first career hit in the league is also a home run, matching his buddy Alan Hinton over at first base. 5-4 the score as we're 2 homers in the first inning. That'll bring up center fielder Volt Bolter, locked in, hitting .393 with 3 RBIs on the season. Looking to keep that good momentum going. Fastball's high, ball 1. Fastball up, fouled off by Bolter. 1-1 the count. Fastball middle in, fisted by Bolter to left center. Going over for it, Hobbs. He will not get there as it drops in front of him. Single for Bolter, keeps the inning alive with 2 down. And that'll bring up second baseman Dion Bass, who is tense. Hitting .222 with an RBI on the season. Not exactly having a great start to his career. Dion takes a changeup away. Strike called, 0-1. Pick off to first. Bolter is back safely on the dive. 0-1 still the count, the base. Pick off again is Bolter again back safely. Curveball down and in is pulled foul. 0-2 the count to Dion. Fastball, but then chased it, strike 3. Second punch out of the inning for Rauner as that ends the inning. But the Heaters get 4 runs back as we hit 2 homers. One a 3-run shot by Theodore Stiffner, and the other the first career hit of William Donovan, a solo home run down the left field line. 5-4 the score to the second. Rauner, Akiro, and Donga due up. This might be a bullpen kind of game. Here's Jerry Rauner, the pitcher, hitting .500 with an RBI on the season. First pitch fastball up, high, ball 1. Change up and away. Outside, 2-0 the count from Hiker. Cutter away. Swung through it, 2-1. Fastball inside. Misses, 3-1. Slider down and in. Low, ball 4. First walk today for Hiker as Rauner will reach. And bring up Akira, 1-for-1 with the double. First pitch slider hangs. That is driven by Akira to center field. You can't leave it there. Bolter at the wall, leaps out of his reach. It is gone. The Heaters bullpen. Home run for Akira, first of his career. And the Wild get 2 runs back. It is now 7-4 on that hanging slider. That'll bring up Donga, 1-for-1 with a single as Hiker now rattled. Fastball up and in, fisted to right, coming on Rufo. He'll make the catch, 1 down. Next up, Hart Hicks, 1-for-1 with an RBI single today. First pitch changeup up and in, strike called, 0-1. Cutter up and away, strike called, 0-2. Fastball away, driven by Hicks, deep to right center field, hit pretty well. Rufo going back to the warning track, he's there for it. Makes a catch for the second out. So Park was just big enough to hold that one. Liner up next, 1-for-1 with an RBI infield single, his first time up. First pitch slider down and in, inside, ball 1. Four-seamer down and away. That's driven by Liner to right center field. Hit pretty well. Bolter going back to the warning track. He's running out of room. Leaps off his glove, but he keeps it in the ballpark as that'll be a triple for Liner. He'll be in its 3rd with 2 down. He's now 2-for-2. Friedman due up next, 0-for-1 today. First pitch cutter up and in. Driven by Friedman, left center field. Hit pretty well. Slapper Glute going back. Watch that hit off the fence. And that'll be an RBI double for Friedman as it's now 8-4 Wide Loads as they get a 4th run back. Or 3rd run back. Strauss up next, 0-for-1 today. First pitch change up inside. Misses, ball 1. Fastball down and in. Grounded to short right at Gold. He'll make the play to first, and that will finally end the inning. But the Wide Loads get 3 runs back, 2 on a big homer, and then 1 more later in the inning on the double by Friedman. 8-4 to the bottom of the 2nd. Hiker, Rufo, and Glute due up. Not exactly going to be a well-pitched game, it seems, for the starters. Hiker due up, still rattled, hitless on the air. Leading off the 2nd here against Rauner, who's still tense. Slider up, chopped to second on the first pitch. Easy play on the bare hand by Friedman. One down as Rawner back to neutral. That'll bring up Rufo, who walked his first time up. Ball in there at the knees, 0-1. Rufo now locked in. Sliders inside, 1-1 the count. Fastball chased it high, 1-2 the count. Curveball middle in, ripped to right center field. That is down for a hit. Homebrew cuts it off, and that'll hold Rufo to a single. He's 1-for-1 today. He'll be on with one down, and that'll bring up Slapper Glute. 1-for-1 today with a single. Still 10 still, unfortunately. Change check swing high as that changeup misses. Ball 1. Slider down and in is low. 2-0 the count. Heater up and in is high. 3-0 the count to Glute. Changeup low in the dirt. Ball 4. Second walk today for Rawner. 2 on and one down in the inning for Theodore Stiffner, who homered his first time up. 1-for-1 today. Big 3-run bomb got us back in that first inning. See if he does it here. Fastball up and in is high. Ball 1. Changeup up and away. Bloop to right center field. Coming in is Homebrew. She'll run it down for the second out of the inning. 2 on still for 2 down for Alan Hinton with RBI man. He's 0-for-1 today and tense after grounding out his first time up. Slider in there at the knees. 0-1. Actually flew out to left center. That's right. It died at the wall. Heater high. Ball 1. 1-1 the count. Change away. Lined up the middle. Base hit for Hinton into left center as that'll get a run in. Coming around third and trying it is going to be Rufo. He'll score as Glute makes it to third. RBI for Hinton. It's 8-5. Runners at the corners. Here's Jesus Gold. Struck out swinging his first time up. He's 0-for-1 today. Chased an inside changeup as that slider's in there at the knees. 0-1. Rawner once again tense. Fastball up and in is fisted into right field shallow. Out for it Friedman. Second baseman makes the catch and that will end the inning. But we do get a run back. It is now 8-5 to the top of the third. Hobbs, Homebrew, and Rawner due up. Bottom 3 in the Wide Loads lineup here in the third. There's Hobbs, 1-for-1 today with a big 3-run homer back in the first inning. First pitch slider down and in is low. Ball 1. Changeup down and in is low. 2-0. Fastball down and in. Line at the middle. Base hit for Hobbs. His second hit today. He's 2-for-2. Leadoff man on in the third. That'll bring up Homebrew 0-for-1. Flew out her first time up. Cut her down in the way in the first pitch. Outside. Ball 1. Fastball middle away. That's ripped to right past the diving base. Base hit again. First hit for Homebrew today. 2 on and none down. And that'll bring up the pitcher slot. Here is Rawner. Walked his first time at the plate. And that'll do it for Jerry as he only goes 2 innings today, giving up 5 runs on 6 hits, 2 walks, and 1 home run. Or, sorry, 2 home run balls. Struck out 2 batters. Pinch hitting is shortstop Chimo Gaspar, who is also rattled, hitting .304 on the year with a homer and 2 RBIs. Changeup inside on the first pitch, grounded to short. Gold fires the third 1. Stiffner over to first. Double play. Unconventional 6-5-3, but that'll get the job done. 2 down runner at second for Akiro, who hit a 2-run homer last time up. He's also doubled. He's 2-for-2 today. He's also scored 2 runs. First pitch changeup away. Outside. Ball 1. Cutter middle in. That's ripped up the middle, past the diving base into center. That's a base hit. Bolter comes up throwing, runner coming home. Here comes the throw to the plate in time to nail him as Homebrew thought she could try it. And, well, Bolter said, snipe. You done. Coming out of the bullpen is starter Frederick Murray, the rookie, as he will take over on the mound. Bottom 3, it is 8-5. Donovan, Bolter, and base due up. And Murray was supposed to pitch next game. This is going to get messy for the Wide Loads. Surprised they didn't go to Holder close, unless they still have him registered as the starter. William Donovan leading off. Rookie catcher homered in his first at-bat today. It was his first career hit. He'll face Frederick Murray, the right-hander rookie, 23-year-old, making his debut. Right-hander doesn't really have great control of his stuff, and he's tense. That makes it even harder. 4-pitch pitcher, fastball, cutter, slider, curveball. He was a contender to be signed by us, but he got picked up before we could make a move on him, unfortunately, so... Heater away, misses. Ball 1. Heater at low. 2-0 the count here to Donovan. Fastball up and away, swung through it. 2-1. Fastball away, grounded to second. 1 hopper to Friedman. He'll make the play. 1 down. Next up, Bolter. 1-for-1 today with a single. Fastball high from Murray. Ball 1. Fastball inside, misses. 2-0 the count. Cutter in there at the knees. 2-1. Cutter high, 3-1 the count. Cutter up, swung through it, full count. Tough out activates now for Bolter. Fastball middle in, skied by Bolter to right center field. Hit well, but hanging up for a Curo, 2 down. Base is empty for base, so for 1 today. Struck out his first time up. Slider away, misses, ball 1. Fastball away, grounded 1 hopper to Friedman. Good pick by the second baseman. He'll make the play to first. 1-2-3 inning for Murray. To the 4th, it is 8-5. Donga, Hicks, and Liner due up against Hiker. Here's Donga, 1 for 2 today with a single. Slider up and away is high, ball 1. Fastball at the knees, that's fouled off. 1-1 the count. Cutter down and in. Strike called, 1-2 the count. Change it down in the dirt, taken, 2-2. Fastball up and in, popped up, shallow center. Gold going out for it. Bolter gets there instead and calls him off. 1 down as that was almost a bad collision. Hicks up next, 1 for 2 with an RBI single. Slider down and in is low, ball 1. Cutter down in the way, low again, 2-0. Fastball up, high, 3-0. Slider down in the way, strike called, 3-1. Change of away is outside, ball 4. Second walk today for Hiker, I believe. 1 on, and that'll bring up Liner, 2 for 2 today. Triple single and an RBI today. I believe it's either second or third walk today. Fastball down low, taken, ball 1. Change of middle in, Liner rips it hard to short. Gold dives under his glove, and that'll be an infield single. 2 on and 1 down now. Here's Friedman, 1 for 2 with RBI double last time up. Cutter up on the first pitch. That is high for ball 1. Fastball up and in, chased it inside, 1-1 the count. Slider down in the way, grounded in a hold of short. Gold over for it, dives this time to cut it off. He'll fire to first. In time for the second out of the inning as Friedman's retired. Second and third now for Strauss, 0 for 2 today. 4-seamer middle in, strike called, 0-1. Change up middle in, chased it inside, 0-2 the count. Big pitch coming from Hiker. Cutter up and in is way high, 1-2. Slider down and in, low and inside, 2-2 the count. 4-seamer up and in. Sky down the left field line, hooking foul into the corner. Glute giving chase. He'll get there and make the catch, and that will end the inning as Hiker strands 2 runners. Bottom 4, it is 8-5. Hiker done after 4 innings, giving up 12 hits and I believe 2 or 3 walks. 8 earned runs and 2 strikeouts as she did not have a very good outing. She's due to lead off, and then it'll be Rufo and Glute. We will send up a pinch hitter here. Coming off the bench for us is going to be right fielder Murky Nubs Wubbles. First at bat of the season for old Murky. Making his debut as that heater's in there at the knees, 0-1. Slider is low, 1-1 the count. Curveball at the knees, line up the middle, base hit as that's into center. Good rip by Nubs Wubbles as that's his first hit of the season. He'll be on at first with none down, and that'll bring up Rufo. 1 for 1 with a single and a walk today. Steeler active for Nubs Wubbles over at first. Murray takes a good long look, fires in. Fastball's low, ball 1. Heater up and in is high, 2-0 the count to Rufo. Look out now. Cutter up, check swing high, 3-0. Curveball outside, misses, ball 4. First walk today for Murray, first of his career. First and second now, none down for Glute, who represents the tying run. 1 for 1 today with a single, and he walked last time up. Still tense, though, despite making it on base his first 2 plate appearances. Curveball inside, misses, ball 1. Murray looking to find the zone again. Fastball inside, not going to do it. 2-0 the count. Fastball high, 3-0. That was nowhere near the zone. Look out now. Fastball low, ball 4. Back-to-back walks for Murray now. Bases loaded. Glute's back to neutral. And here's Theodore Stiffner. Bases loaded, none down. He has hit a 3-run homer today. He's also flown out. He's 1 for 2. Fastball way in the dirt, off the catcher's glove. Runner's coming home. Here's the flip in time. Just laid as Nubs Wubbles scores. 8-6. Good heads up. Good heads up, just putting it all on the line play by Nubs Wubbles as he scores from third thanks to Steeler. 8-6 now, second and third, none down for Stiffner. Tying run in scoring position as it's now 2-0 as that fastball's inside. Fastball down and then cracked up the middle, base hit into center, and that'll get it done. Coming around third is 1 run. Here's the second runner as well. He will score. It is 8-8. We are tied as Stiffner up to 5 RBIs on the day with that 2-run single. Hinton due up next, 1 for 2 with a single and an RBI as Murray is now rattled. Fastball inside, almost hits him. Ball 1. Fastball way outside, 2-0 the count. Look out now, don't do it. Pick off to first, Stiffner back safely. Fastball middle plate, driven by Hinton to center field. Did he get it? Acuro's out of room. It is off the batter's eye. Fireball coming at you. Home run for Alan Hinton. His 3rd of the season, 3rd in 4 games, and we take the lead. It is 10-8 as we've come back to take it. We're back on top, baby. Jesus Gold up next, 0 for 2 today. Cutter inside, misses, ball 1. Remember, Murray still has not recorded an out in this inning. Slider away, misses, 2-0 the count. He's given up 3 hits, 2 walks, and a big home run. 2-0 count to Gold. Heater at the knees, 2-1. Curveball at the knees, driven by Gold off the end of the bat to center. That doesn't have the carry. Acura there at the warning track makes the catch, 1 down. Next up is William Donovan, 1 for 2 today with a solo homer. High pitch active. Cutter down the middle, 0-1. Cutter at the knees, chop to short. Chargy is Donga. She'll make play to first. 2 down. Base is empty, and here is Bolter, 1 for 2 with the single. Still locked in. Slider up and away, strike called, 0-1. Fastball high, misses, 1-1. Fastball and popped up to the mound. Right there for it is going to be Murray to make the catch, and that will finally end the inning. But we send 7 men to the plate, and we end up scoring 5 runs as we take the lead. It is 10-8. Now, I don't want to necessarily take out any of our outfielders, so we can take out Donovan here and move Gloop behind the plate, and I think I'll do that to leave Nubs Wubbles in the game because we're in a funky situation where the pitcher is due to bat second next inning. And I only have 2 pitchers for today's game, so this is going to get ugly. And we only have 2 lefties in the lineup as well, so we have to go to Piddlestick first. So we will sub off Donovan, and we'll move Nubs Wubbles to right. We'll move Bolter to left, or Rufo to left, and then we'll move Glute into play catcher. Hobbs due to lead off the inning, 2 for 2 today. He's hit a 3-run homer and single today. Time to make the defensive subs here. Glute goes in behind the plate. Nubs will play right, and Rufo's in left. Okay, perfect. And our pitcher does not have to bat next inning. It's perfect. Coming out of the bullpen, rookie left-hander specialist Nebula Piddlestick. 2 appearances on the year for the rookie. She's got no record, a 7.36 ERA, and a 1.91 WHIP. She's given up 3 earned runs in 3 2/3 innings, 5 hits surrendered, 2 walks, 2 homers, and a strikeout. Batting average against .313 on the year for the rookie left-hander facing left-handed batter Wade Hobbs. The specialist is active here. First pitch curveball down in the way is outside. Ball 1. 4-seamer down and in. Strike called. 1-1. Slider up and away. Chased. Taken high. 2-1. Curveball hangs. That is ripped to left center field. Bolter going over. He won't get there, but he will cut it off and keep it to a single. Hobbs now 3 for 3 today. He's locked in. Now to bring up Amora Homebrew. 1 for 2 with a single. Switch hitter now batting right-handed today. Fastball down and in on the first pitch. Hit pretty well to center. Not going to be deep enough, though. Bolter at the warning track will put it away for the first out. 1 down in the inning. Now to bring up Frederick Murray, the pitcher. They should pinch hit for him. They won't. They're going to make him bat. Oh, boy. First pitch fastball at the knees. Bunt down in front of the mound. Piddlestick no play at second. Should go to first. 2 down on the sacrifice as it's successful. Runner at second for Akiro. 3 for 3. He is a triple shy of the cycle as he doubled last time up. Hit a 2-run homer and singled today as well. First pitch slider up and in. High. Ball 1. 4-seamer down in the way. Fouled off by Akiro. 1-1. Ball hangs. Driven down the left field line. That is hooking, but thankfully it is foul. Would have been another home run for Akiro. 1-2 the count. Slider up and away. Outside. 2-2. Fastball up and in. Popped up to short. Gold is there. Makes the catch, and that ends the inning as Homebrew puts up a 0. Not Homebrew. Jesus Christ. Piddlestick. Bottom 5. It is 10-8. Base, Nubs Wubbles, and Rufo due up. Here's Dion Base, 0 for 2 today with a strikeout. Trying to find something positive here today. Fastball in there at the letters. 0-1. Slider in there at the knees, 0-2 the count. Slider down at the knees, line to left center, sinking quickly. Hobbs gets there, though, for the first out. Base 0 for 3, and that'll bring up Nubs Wubbles, 1 for 1 with a single. Cutter low, ball 1. Cutter up, fouled off. Oh, fair ball just past the diving liner up the line. Base hit for Nubs Wubbles. He's thinking 2 out of the box. He's going to try it. Throw in from Hobbs just in time. Good effort by Nubs Wubbles, but his die-hard attitude just didn't get it done that time. 2 down, base is empty for Rufo, 1 for 1 with a single. We walked last time up. 2 walks today for Rays. Slider inside misses, ball 1. Pitch out on the fastball, or just a wild pitch, 2-0 the count. Fastball up and in, line to left center field, hit well, but it hangs up for Hobbs to end the inning. 1, 2, 3, 4. The pitcher, Murray, to the 6th. It's still 10-8. Donga, Hicks, and Liner due up against Piddlestick. There's Donga, 1 for 3 today with a single. First pitch fastball away, line to first, Hinton dives, just past him up the line into right field. Nubs Wubbles cuts it off before it gets to the wall, so that'll be just a single for Donga. Runner on to lead off the inning at first, and that'll bring up Darcy Hicks, 1 for 2 with a single walk and an RBI today. First pitch curveball down and in, strike called, 0-1. Slider down and away, low, 1-1. Fastball up and in, runner goes, rip the first, diving is Hinton, makes the catch, and then he just tags Donga as she runs back to him. Unassisted double play from Hinton, who does it all today. 2 down, bases empty for Liner. 3 for 3 today, he's tripled, singled twice, and driven in a run. First pitch slider down and away. Swung through it way late on that hack. 0-1 to Liner as he really messed up that big hack there. Fastball down and in, chopped the second, charging his base. He'll field it on the bare hand to first, and that ends the inning for Piddlestick. Bottom 6, it's still 10-8. Glute, Stiffner, and Hinton due up. Slapper Glute leading off, 1 for 1 today with a single and 2 walks on the card today. Walk last time up. Slider low, ball 1. Actually, he's walked his last 2 times at the plate. Fastball inside misses, 2-0 the count to Glute. Heater at the knees, 2-1. Fastball outside, 3-1 the count. It's way high as well. Fastball at the knees, line to short, past the diving Donga in the left field. Base hit for Glute. He's 2 for 2 today. Put him on to lead off the inning, and that'll bring up Stiffner. 2 for 3 today. Singled in 2 runs last time up. He's also hit a 3-run bomb. And that'll do it for Frederick Murray. Rookie goes 3+ innings out of the bullpen as a starter. 5 hits, 5 earned runs, 2 walks given up. He is in line for the loss. Coming out of the bullpen, left-handed specialist Bayo Bozer. And I just learned how to pronounce that last franchise. I always thought it was Bozer. It's actually Bozer. Bozer on the year, 1-0. Rookie has a 1.69 ERA and a 1.31 whip. He's given up 2 runs, 1 of them earned in 3 appearances. 5 1/3 innings pitched, 6 hits surrendered, a walk and 4 strikeouts. Batting average against .273 on the year. Stiffner ready, here we go. Change up inside, misses, ball 1. Fastball up and in is high, 2-0 the count. Look out now, don't do it. Fastball up and away, whiffed by Stiffner, 2-1. Fastball up and away, swung through it again, 2-2. Fastball inside, driven by Stiffner, left center field as he got to it, hit pretty well. Acura giving chase, leaping and making the catch at the wall. They're going to double off the runner as Glute has no chance. Oh, what a play by Acura as he climbs the wall and makes a grandstand of it. 2 down in the inning. Here's Hinton, 2 for 3. 3-run homer last time up. He's also hit a single today. He's 2 for 2, or 2 for 3. Screwball low at the knees, strike called, 0-1. Screwball's outside this time, 1-1. Screwball changed away, pulled up the third base line. Liner there, fires to first in time to end the inning. To the 7th, it's still 10-8. Friedman, Strauss, and Hobbs due up. There's Friedman, 1 for 3 with an RBI double today, facing Piddlestick, entering her 3rd inning of work today. Heater inside, turned on and ripped, but hard, but foul. It had the distance, but just early, 0-1. Slider down and away is low, 1-1. Curveball down and in is also low and inside, 2-1 as it bounces. Fastball up and away, Friedman skies it right center, Nubs Wubbles going over, he's there. Makes the catch for the first out. Next up is Harmony Strauss, 0 for 3 today. That's a pitch active for her. Specialist active for Piddlestick. Slider inside, strike called, 0-1. Fastball down and in is inside, 1-1. Curveball up and in, high, 2-1. Slider down and in. Fouled back. 2-2 the count. Fastball up and in. Swung through it, strike 3. First punch out for Fiddlestick. 2 down. Base is empty for Hobbs. 3 for 3 today. He has singled twice and driven in 3 runs on a homer today. Singled last time at the plate. First pitch curveball down in the way is outside. Chased it anyway. 0-1. Slider down in the way. Check swing strike. 0-2 the count. Fastball up and in. Sky down the left field line. Hooking foul. Rufo giving chase near the seats. Gets just out of reach. We'll do it again at 0-2. Curveball middle in. Line to first. Hitting there on the backhand. Knocks it down. Flips to Fiddlestick in time for the 3rd out. 1-2-3 inning for Fiddlestick. She gets through her 3rd inning of work. Bottom 7 it is. 10-8. Gould, Fiddlestick, and Bolter due up as we will pinch hit for Fiddlestick. So good 3 innings for the rookie. She is in line for the win. Or no, she's not. She might be. Who knows? Gould up 0 for 3 today. Because technically Hiker didn't get past the 5th inning. So we'll see. Power's lefty active here for Gould. 0 for 3 today. Heater at the knees. 0-1. Screwball low. 1-1. Slider at the knees. Ripped to right field over the leaping second baseman as that's a base hit for Gould. His first today. He's 1 for 4. Leadoff man on for the pitcher slot as we will pinch hit for Fiddlestick. Coming off the bench for us is first baseman Antonio Levo, hitting .263 with 2 RBIs on the year. So switch hitter bats right-handed today. Screwball inside misses. Ball 1. Changeup inside misses. 2-0 the count. Look out now. Don't hang it, Bozer. Fastball up. Oh, just whisked it. 2-1. Screwball away. Line to second. Right at Friedman, though, for the first out. Next up, Bolter. 1 for 3 today with a single. Fastball up. Chased it high. Bad pitch to swing at. 0-1. Fastball inside. Fisted foul on the right side. 0-2 the count. His tough out will activate here for Bolter. Still locked in. Fastball away. Line to right. Over the diving Friedman's glove. That is a base hit. First and second now with 1 down for the Heaters. We look to get some insurance runs in. Here's Dion Base. 0 for 3 today and tense. I could pinch hit for him, honestly. I really could. Might give him the at-bat. I want to do it. I want to do it. I think I'm going to do it. But I'll wait. I'll give Dion the chance. He is technically better on paper, so we'll see if he can get out of his slump. Slider away on the first pitch. Skied foul. Out of play on the right side. Cutting it is Homebrew. Should make the catch. 2 down. Well, Dion's 0 for 4. I'm taking him out after this inning. Nubs Wubbles up next. 2 for 2 today with 2 singles. Specialist active, though, for Bozer here. Fastball middle in. Skied to center. Hanging up for a Curo. This should end the inning, and it will. All right. We're going to double switch in Hank Hart here as we're going to take out Nubs Wubbles and move Gloop back to left and Rufo back to right. We're going to bring in Der Neverwalker. We are going to take out... Are we going to take out Nubs Wubbles? We could. Yeah, let's do that. All right, so Levo right now is in right. I'm going to move him to left. Move Rufo back to right. And we'll go from there, I guess. Yeah, and then we'll bring in Hank Hart for Levo in left. And we'll have Hart play catcher and Glue back to left field. Okay, now we got a good catcher behind the plate. And Neverwalker on the mound. Rookie looking to close it out here in the last 2 innings. He's 0-1 on the year. 1.59 ERA and a 0.71 whip. 4 appearances on the year. He's gotten 2 saves. 1 earned run given up in 5 2/3 innings pitched. 4 hits surrendered with 5 strikeouts. Batting average against 200 on the season. Fastball away. Strike called. 0-1. The ball at the knees. Low in there. Oh, that's a strike. 0-2. Good pitch from Durr. 2-seamer up and in. Fouled back. Good fight there by Homebrew. Fastball up and away. Line to second, right at base. Makes the catch. 1 down. Next up, Bozer. Pinch hitter coming for him. It is Elleroids. Right fielder hitting 176 with 2 RBIs on the season. First pitch curveball down and away. Fouled off. 0-1. Slider down and in. Swung through it. 0-2 the count. 2-seamer away. Chased it. Strike 3. First punch out for Neverwalker. 2 down. Base is empty for Ungo Akuro. 3 for 4 today. Still a triple shy of the cycle. 2-run homer, a double, and a single for the center fielder today. He's also still locked in. First pitch 2-seamer up and in. Strike called. 0-1. Fastball at the knees. Ripped foul. 0-2 the count to Akiro. Slider inside. Inside. Misses. 1-2. Just almost got the corner there. Curveball down and away. Fouled off. Akiro stays alive. Two-seamer up and away. Line to second, right at base. 1-2-3 inning for Neverwalker here in the 8th. Bottom 8 we go. Coming out of the bullpen for the Wideloads is rattled reliever Molly Pops. Bottom 8, it is still 10-8 heaters. Top lineup up as we look to get some more insurance runs for the 9th. Rufo leads off, 1 for 2 today. He has singled and walked twice today. Still locked in. Be the first batter to face Molly Pops on the day. Molly on the season, 0-1. She has a 13.50 ERA and a 2.75 whip. 5 appearances. She's given up 6 runs. 4 innings pitched, 8 hits surrendered, 3 walks, and 1 strikeout. 1 hit batsman as well. Batting average against .381 on the season. Fastball inside, strike called, 0-1. Way high on that heater, 1-1 the count. Curveball chased it down and in, 1-2 the count to Rufo. Fastball at the knees, ripped foul, we'll do it again, still 1-2. Fastball middle in, ripped to first, leaping is Hicks. What a nice catch by the first baseman. Not known for some gold glove there, but that was a great play. Glute due up next, 2 for 2 day for the left fielder. He's also walked twice, singled twice. Fastball at the knees, 0-1. Fastball in the dirt, 1-1. Fastball middle plate. Missed it, popped it up, foul. Right there for it is Strauss. 2 down in the inning. Base is empty for Stiffner. 2 for 4 today. He's hit a 2-run single and a 3-run homer. He's also flown out twice. Fastball away, misses. Ball 1. Pops down to Tense Mojo. Fastball at the letters, 1-1. Fastball up and in. Stiffner skies at the right. That should hang up for Homebrew, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 inning for Pops. That's something she needed for her mojo. To the 9th, it is still 10-8. Donga, Hicks, and Liner due up here for the Wideloads, their last chance. Donga leading off, 2 for 4 today. She'll face Neverwalker first this inning. I'm going to go ahead and make a defensive sub here. I'm going to bring in Digafordo to play second. He's a better fielder, obviously. Actually, I'm going to have him play third base. I should have done that. And then we're going to bring in Pollard to play second. So we have no one on the bench here. Fastball down in the way, grounded to first, right at Hinton. He'll backhand it cleanly, take it himself. 1 down on 1 pitch. Next up is Darcy Hicks, 1 for 3 today. Single walk and an RBI. Slider at the knees. Strike called, 0-1. Nice pitch from Neverwalker. Two-seamer down and away. Swung through it, 0-2 the count. Four-seamer up and in. Fouled back, 0-2 the count. Slider down and away. In the dirt, 1-2 the count. Curveball down and in. Inside. Good take from Hicks, 2-2. Two-seamer up and away. Fouled back, 2-2 still the count. Fastball down in the way, grounded up the middle. Pollard to his right, bare hands it cleanly to first. 2 down in the inning. And that'll bring up Hackliner's last chance. 3 for 4 today. Triple 2 singles and an RBI in the cards for him as Neverwalker's locked in. First pitch slider down and in, swung through it. 0-1. Big hack from Hack. Two-seamer down and away, outside. 1-1. Fastball inside, fouled off. 1-2 the count. Big pitch coming from Neverwalker. Two-seamer down and away is low, taken, 2-2. Curveball down and in, check swing inside and low, 3-2. Composed activates for Neverwalker here. Two-seamer up and away. Driven by Liner, he pops it up center. Bolter in a few steps, calls for it. Center fielder is there, and he puts it away to end the game as we rally back to win against the Wideloads today. 10-8 the final. We'll finish the first half at 5-3 on the season. Big win for the Heaters today. Big offensive output as well as we needed it. Neither starter had it today, and, well, thankfully our bullpen showed up. So did the Wideloads, of course, outside of Murray. After that, everything was quiet from the 5th inning onwards. Looking at the box scores, big 2-run homer today for Fungo Akiro, first of his career. RBI single for Darcy Hicks, RBI single for Hack Liner, RBI double for Janice Friedman, and a 3-run homer for Wade Hobbs. Those are the 8 runs for the Wideloads. On our side, we had big 5 RBI day from Theodore Stiffner. He had a 3-run homer and a 2-run single. Alan Hinton, the rookie, had a big 3-run homer. William Donovan had his first career hit, which was a solo homer. And then we also got another run in on a wild pitch as Nubs Wubbles scored from third. Pitching lines, Bronner only 2 innings, 6 hits, 5 earned runs, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts, 2 home run balls. No decision for him. Loss goes to rookie Frederick Murray, who throws 3+ innings out of the bullpen, 5 hits, 5 earned runs, 2 walks, and a home run. He falls to 0-1. Bozer, 2 innings, 2 hits given up, and Pops an inning cleanly pitched. For us, Emma Hiker only goes 4 innings, giving up 12 hits, 8 earned runs on 2 homers, 2 walks, and 2 strikeouts. No decision for her. Piddlestick gets her first career victory. She goes 3 innings in relief, giving up 2 hits and a strikeout, cutting her ERA down by 3 points. Love to see it. She's now 1-0 in her career. And Darren Everwalker gets his 3rd save of the season, going 2 scoreless innings, striking out a batter. Stiffner, your player of the game with the 5 RBIs, followed by Wade Hobbs with the 3-run homer, and Akiro, who was a triple shy of the cycle with a big 2-run homer, the first of his career. Not bad. That was a great game. I love it. I was excited all throughout. It was back and forth, and it was amazing. I love it. All right, let's go ahead and sim up to the next game here as we're officially through the first half of the season. We're at 5-3, half game behind the Beewolves, who are still at the top of the division. They do play here in the sim, so we'll see how they do against the Platypi. First things first, let's have a look and see if any roster moves were made, and there are a few, it looks like. Looking around the league, Platypi signed reliever Zara Barron, the long relievers. They finally cut Chance Lauderberry, putting him out of his misery. What else happened? Libby Doe is cut by the Sawteeth as they go for rookie starter Leon Rubio. So that'll move Grace Veterano to the bullpen, who's a long reliever. Carlos Beck, the rookie starter, picked up by the Nemesis as they cut reliever Babette Walkman. That moves Marshmallow, Jacob Marshmallow to the bullpen. Blowfish signed rookie reliever Lubbock Kirby as they cut Jeffrey Jenkins, the long reliever. Franz Zilla, the closer of the Sirloins, is cut for rookie closer Cheville Norris. And he'll be joining the Sirloins organization. And Gold gets +2 arm. Not bad. Love to see it. No one else got picked up, though, which is surprising. I did have a few people start here. So neither of the center fielders got picked up. Really? They are not worth a whole lot. Damn. B overall is going for about $6 million. That's pretty bad. That's when you know you're a little overrated. Then moving down the list, of course, not anyone I wanted to pick up, honestly. Ken's only the young reliever left, and I don't really need her right now because we're doing well with what we got. So we ain't got to change anything. So yeah, no signings for us this episode, so let's go ahead and sim up to the next one here. See how the Beewolves do in the sim. If they lose, we are tied for the division lead with them. And we will have first place because we'll have the tiebreaker. Overdogs hang on to beat the Jacks as they blow them out of the water, 17-6. Wow. Jacks not doing really well at all. They're now 2-6. Moonstars win 6-2 over the Sirloins there. Beewolves taking on the Platypi here. Platypi smoking them. And they almost blow it, but hold on to win 10-9. Oh, God. And now it's a 3-way tie atop the division. Oh, boy. We're in first, though. Holy crap. Sawteeth win 9-4 over the Sandcats. Wild Pigs looking for their second win of the season. They rally and then almost lose, but do win 11-10 over the Hot Corners, getting their second win of the season. Grapplers hang on to beat the Nemesis 8-4 as they defeat that division leader. They're now back at 500. Wildlands get back to 500 as well as they beat the Crocodons for 2-1 there in the pitcher's duel. And the Freebooters beat the Moose 6-2 as the Moose fall to a league worst 1-7 on the season. Freebooters at a league best of 7-1. Ooh. Oh my, yes, one boy. Oh my, they might do it. We're halfway home. They still got a chance. They got a chance. Oh, look who we get to play next episode. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Can't wait to beat these bastards. Alright, we're playing our old franchise, the Buzzards, next episode. They're not looking so hot, coming in at 2-5 on the year. I remember our first season, we went 12-4. Lost in the first round, but hey, I mean, I was better than this shit. On the mound for them, rookie long reliever Bradley Bowler, 0-1 with a 3 ERA and a 1.67 whip. And on us, for us, it's going to be rookie starter Jamison Cole, 1-0 with a 3.60 ERA and a 2 whip. Go ahead and look at player development here. Okay, oh, this one for Word is still here. Man, this thing will not die. I did say I like this one for Hiker better, so we were going to get that one. Never going to be able to buy it. That's a dumb one. That is a good one for Stiffner, but he's not going to be here long term. Hiker has a better chance of being here long term. That is a really good one for Bolter, but I will never be able to afford it, unfortunately. So we're going to get this one for Hiker here. Give her the velocity and accuracy upgrade, which she desperately needs. 3 velocity to 55, down 2 junk to 40, and she gets 4 accuracy up to 59. I'll take that. Still not a B- yet, but she's better than what she was. Alright, let's set the lineup here and call it a day. Alrighty, here's the lineup we'll send out there for next episode. Leading off in right field once again will be Ray's Rufo. Slapper Gloop will bat second again in left field. Stiffner again bats third at third base. Hinton in the cleanup slot at first base. Gould batting fifth at shortstop. Hank Hart will bat sixth in the catching position as he's back in the lineup. Bolter bats 7th and center, locked in, and base is still tense at second base, batting 8th, with Cole on the mound batting number 9. Honestly, I'm tempted to give base a day off and give Pollard the start just to see what would happen, because Dion's clearly not doing anything, and I might as well give Pollard a chance to play. So let's give him the start. All right, that's going to do it for this episode, guys. Big win today. We managed to come from behind against the Wildlets today, winning 10-8 after we fell behind. At one point, it was 5-0, and we managed to come back and win 10-8. So we are now 5-3 on the season. We are tied for the division lead with the Platypine Beagles, holding the tiebreaker over both of those teams. Looking to keep this momentum going into the second half of the season. Hopefully we can do that. Tune in next time to see us take on our old franchise, who I hope we can beat the piss out of, because I do not like it. I do not like that team. Roster moves have been made. None today, but I can give you a rundown on what we got. Where are we? Okay. So we still have Rufo. We still have Hank Hart. We still have Jesus Gold, who we signed to get rid of Carlton Starr. Still have Glute. We got Hinton to be a backup, to be the primary first baseman. We got rid of Bubbles Garcia. We still have Dion Base. Still have Stiffner. We still have Bolter. Pollard we just signed to get rid of Busha Digman. Leva we still have Nubs Wubbles. We got Donovan to replace Kimmy Smoke. We got Digaforto to replace Maggie Rags. We all love Dig. Still have Fuller. We got Cole to replace Slayer. Emma Hiker replaced, not Boris Bigler. She replaced the reliever. She replaced Huck and Duck. We kept Lovestone. We still have Never Walker. We got Valentina Johnson. She replaces Boris Bigsworth. Emma Word replaces Simba Delano. And Nebula Piddlestick, she replaced Splash Cashmore. Yes, so Dig is on the roster. It's a true rebuild. We have Dig. But thank you guys anyway for sticking around this late. Thank you so much for cheering us on and sticking around for the comeback. I appreciate all the support as always. If you haven't already, hit the follow button down below here on Twitch to be notified next time I go live. And if you haven't already on YouTube, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. Link to Twitch in the description below. And I'll catch you all in the next episode. Until then, this is the Nasty One, signing off.